Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Gannon, the domesticated caveman, and we're coming at you with episode 2 of Gfpf Live. Got some guys here with me you might know. I got Nico with me. I got Agent H and Agent K. We're missing Cal today. Cal's at a wedding, I think. Wedding or a funeral, or I don't know. He said it was a couple things short of a movie. But anyway, wanted to welcome everybody in today for our second episode and say that everybody here is excited for everyone that showed up so far. And we just want to keep the excitement in the community going. Really, this show is all about the community and reaching out to all of our peeps out there. That's you guys. That's what really keeps us going. So if you'd, hit that like button, smash the subscribe for us, that'd be awesome. Anyway, what is GFPF Live all about? Well, we're here to talk about toys, toy photography, go over a little news, do some interviews, maybe a contest here and there, and of course, the top 10 picks of the week. A few honorable mentions sprinkled in throughout. Anyway, you guys stay active in the crowd. Ask us questions, chat amongst each other, tell us what you're interested in. We do pay attention to that chat. So with that, I say, what's up, Nico?
Hello, everyone. How are you? Excited to be here on this new show. So let's rock.
Right on. How you doing, Kay?
I'm doing great. So happy to be here. It's another exciting episode. I'd love to. We're part of this ride, and I'm just excited to be here.
Right on. Cool. What's up, Ben? How are you doing today, buddy? Hope all is well in the world. Good. I think H, are you there, or are you just kind of? I think H might be having some technical
Can you hear me?
difficulties. We got you. We can hear you.
I have no idea what happened to my camera, so I may be audio only this episode, but been a good day so far. How's everybody in the chat doing? What's up, Rin?
What's up? How y'all doing? Ren, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Favorite time of the week? Yeah, you're too kind, sir.
Yeah.
We wait for this day all the time, man.
Right
it's
on.
Favorite day of the week.
Hey, there's my wife. She's
Your
my
much better half, as you say.
It's much better half. Outpunted my coverage on that deal, I'm telling you right now. Right on.
Okay, I'm screwed.
Oh, man. Nico, your wife is speaking to you in Spanish, so you're going to have to translate, man. Or did she just tell you you're late for dinner?
Oh, maybe, and she's asking me for money.
Oh, okay. Well,
no.
I love it, man.
No, she's saying hello to everyone.
Right on. Hey, there's Cal. He's saying hi to us from Wedding Land, or I don't know, wherever he is at. So good to see you, Cal, buddy. Glad you're stopping by.
Oh, she's talking about a friend. He's Alexis, a guy here in Chile.
Yeah.
Hola, gordo. ¿Cómo estás? It's my buddy.
Right on. Cool. I saw Alexis Ray out there.
Yeah, that one.
All right. Yes. Hey, there you go. Cool. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, we
Cal
gotta get
says
in.
he'll never tell. We'll have to interrogate him when he gets back.
Right. I don't know. He's the director of HR, man. So,
So
you got to be careful. Cal's our director of HR.
I didn't say that.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth, man. So what we got coming up today, guys? Anything exciting?
I think yeah,
Yeah.
but I won't say a word.
Okay. All right. You won't say a word. Right on.
No.
Cool. Well, that's us saying hello to the community. We're glad you're all here today. So, all right. Well, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to introduce a very special guest that's joining us today. Donald D, aka Raven Studios 21. He's the host of not one, but two shows that you guys might have heard of. One's Ravens Across the Sand, and the other is Devils and Ravens. He's a veteran of the U.S. Coast Guard. Don's photography journey started all the way back when he was in high school. And that's back when, probably close to me, there was like dark rooms and chemicals and all kinds of stuff back in the day. You didn't just go clickety click click with the camera like you can now. But anyway, I'd like to introduce Don at this time, and let's bring him in.
Nice.
What's
Hawaii
up?
5-0. What's up, man?
Surprise!
What's up, Don?
I like that. That's awesome. Thanks for having me on tonight, fellas.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you, man. We're just gonna throw you a few, softballs in on this deal tonight, and maybe a couple of funny ones and hard ones in there along the way. But I'm gonna kick this thing off right, since we were talking about your photography journey from Jump Street there, about being in the started when you were in high school. So that was like what, 2015, 2016 or so? Was
that? Way further than that, man. We're talking 1990s.
Really? What year did you graduate?
95.
Oh man, right on. An old soul like me, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I was just a little guy.
I feel it.
Right on. Yeah, I remember taking those photos in the photo labs back then. And you have any fond memories of the dark room?
And I can talk about on here. I was in high school after all.
Right. Yeah. We're developing photos in here. Right?
Yes.
I know how that works.
No, it was fun initially doing that and getting that side of everything and learning, how to dodge and how to blend everything through like chemicals and building your own little dodging tools with a paper clip and a piece of paper. Today is definitely a lot easier, but at the same time, I think technology, there's definitely a learning curve to the technology and learning how to do it that way as well. But
probably more accessible.
Yeah. I mean, it's the things that we can do now in developing pictures with, the Photoshops and all those programs like that. I mean, I didn't follow it enough to get that good back when I was using chemicals and doing it. So it just has me showing a lot more appreciation for the people that did do it that way and how they made their photos come out so brilliant compared to what we do now. And let's slide this over here and push this button there, and ta-da, there we go.
Well, now you've got the influence of AI and all of that also, which is even making it, which I'm not saying it makes it any easier, because like you said, there's a learning curve for all of it, and it makes it more accessible for everyone for sure. But I started back in those days too, dude. I remember what a thumbprint on a photo looks like. And anyway, how about UK? What you got? I know you got, or H, I'm sorry. I know you got a question or two.
Yeah, I got one. Figured out my camera issue, by the way.
Right on.
So I know you were in the Coast Guard. You currently work in the Navy. That's got to be a lot of different uniforms, right?
Well, luckily, I am no longer in uniform. I am a civilian, so I get to laugh at all the people as they change and complain about every month them having to buy a new uniform because the government decides we don't like that design anymore. We're going to give you a new one. I miss it at times, but I like being home with the kids and the family and watching them grow up, because my two oldest I got to see them maybe out half their life. So my littlest one, I've been here, since day one. So it's got its benefits. It's got its benefits, but it's definitely got its downfalls too. But I wouldn't change anything for it. I mean, I got to travel the world, even though it was the Coast Guard. I did get to go Japan, Samoa, Caribbean, South America, everywhere. I spent like 3 weeks in Japan, and I didn't want to come home, but they made me. So
right.
We'd lose Goldman over there. We'd never even find him. He'd never
no. He would disappear.
Oh man, go ahead, finish. What else you got, man?
So what would you say your worst job you ever had was?
Jesus, I've had a lot. Worst job.
We've all had a bad week at work this week, so that's why this question is definitely.
Oh yeah, no. Let's see. Worst job. That's a hard one, because I try to find the benefit to every job, but
paycheck.
Retail, can't stand retail anymore. Work in retail. I mean, like clothes retail.
Yeah.
Working in a clothes like an Old Navy or something like that. I used to work for Bum Equipment. That's how old I am. All right, and yeah, I think I got to knock that up as probably. That's probably one of the worst jobs, and I've worked with dead bodies, so it's saying something.
Right. Speaking of jobs, we have to keep Gold Member away from. But anyway, I digress.
We love you, Gold Member.
We love you, buddy. We love you. Whoa, man. So anyway, what about UK? What do you got on here, man? I think. Go ahead.
So Don, out of your shows, like, what would you say has been your favorite interview, other than Gannon and Zach, of course, because we all know that was your favorite. But besides them,
yeah, that's definitely number one right there.
Cesar, what do you think is what's your favorite interview that you've done?
That's another hard one because I don't think we've had a bad interview with anybody because that's what we built our page on is connecting with the community, bringing people on, and just sitting there and talking with them, getting to know them on kind of like just a hangout basis. Not nothing. This isn't professional. What I do isn't professional. It is strictly why don't you come on the show and hang out with us.
Right.
And we get to know them. We get to kind of pick their brain, get to see, get to show them some other people in the community's photos and kind of give everybody exposure in the community that we can, and Lights, Austin, getting Sir Dork on the show. That was really exciting, getting to talk with him. And again, all the shows I've been invited on, I've loved it. Like the Lazy Boys, getting on there, getting on with Latin Legions. Those guys are hanging out with you guys. I mean, having you on our show and then me coming on your show, man. It's always an awesome experience. Anytime I get to connect with the rest of the community, on a live or just hangout basis.
Right on, man. Yeah, I got to catch that episode you did with Jared. That was a good one. Really enjoyed that. Yeah. He's what an accessible guy for as successful as he is. That you talk about somebody that gives back to the community. So can't sing his praises enough. But anyway, cool. Okay, so since you got at least a couple of shows going on all the time here, I was kind of curious what advice can you give a fledgling channel like ours to be successful and how to present ourselves well to the community?
Don't take yourself too seriously. Mm-hmm. It all depends on your goals. Where do you want your show to go? My goal for my show, and this is just speaking for me, not the other guys on the show, but pretty much everybody, when I first started, it was with Across the Multiverse and Vico Sands 26, both amazing guys, awesome photographers. But our main goal for starting the show was exactly what I said earlier, just hanging out with people, getting to know people in the community, and kind of sharing the love around the community. Because we saw within Instagram itself, there was like barriers, especially accounts that were, didn't have that many followers or were just starting out. There were barriers to them, not just from people in the community, but from Instagram itself. So we're like, why? So we decided, hey, let's get together. We saw Toy Mercs, we saw Pick Bar, we saw the Lazy Boys, which Lazy Boys and Pick Bar, they're the same guys. Geeked Out Clicks another one does it. They went out in the community, found people, and showed their work off, so that everybody that followed them and watched their shows could be exposed to these people that weren't getting exposure.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a lot of our mission too, Don. So we respect that a lot. That's exactly
absolutely
where we come from. So
yeah, and that's why I loved it when we had you guys on the show and you start talking about doing your shows. Like, yes, because we need more of these. I mean, honestly, we do. This community seems small, but when you look at it, it's huge. Yeah. It is huge, and there are so many people out there. Older members, newer members, people are just coming in, just starting. That it only takes a bump one way or the other for them to either quit or say, oh, that's cool, I got recognized, let's keep going.
Yeah.
And I'd rather be the positive in the community and say, hey, we see you, we appreciate what you're doing, keep going, keep doing what you're doing, because there's only one way, and it's up.
Preach, brother.
Everybody has their I used to take pictures when I first started playing with my camera. of those little figures that come in eggs.
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, I was taking pictures of those, and they were
The
absolute
Kinder
trash.
Surprise?
What's that?
The Kinder Surprise. Eggs?
Yes,
Yep.
those ones, the little Kinder toys, and those
Classics.
pictures were trash, because I was using a T-shirt as a backdrop.
Yeah.
But I mean, everybody starts somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I started that, and then I met like Blitzfigs, Thor, Unworthy, Toy Addict, Deadman, all these guys in the community, and they weren't like shitting or pooping on me. I know we got to keep it civil.
No, it's okay. We've got at least a couple of those an episode. We're PG-13.
Fair enough. All right.
But yeah.
They weren't like trashing me. They were saying, "Hey, that's good. Try this or try that," and they would give me hints and tips. And it wasn't like they were gatekeeping any of these secrets.
Yes.
So it encouraged me to go forward and try more. And now here I am with, my pictures still in my mind are not as good as they can be, but I definitely can recognize I've gotten a lot better than T-shirt backdrops and Kinder toys.
Oh,
And it's also become a lot more expensive, but that's okay.
Right. You did give me an idea for a collab challenge though for the group. I was just thinking about a Five Below challenge the other day. Like where you go to the store, Five Below, and you have to find a figure to take a photo of. I think that'd be kind of fun. But
Five Below is a dream store, especially with all those little accessory kits. I got the barbecue kit. I love that thing.
I'm the only idiot on the planet to go to Five Below and walk out of there with $150 worth of stuff. I come home, my wife's like, "Did you buy the entire store?" It's Five Below, but
I bought the entire section.
Exactly. Right on. All right, cool. So I don't know, H, are you still around on audio or you just?
Yeah, my camera keeps glitching, so I just went back to audio.
Right on. All right. Well, you got another question for him coming up.
Yeah. So while you were in the Coast Guard, did you ever have any like superstitions about the ocean?
Superstitions about the ocean?
Yeah.
Are we going to start singing? Oh, yo. Oh,
Man, I can
yeah.
definitely say I acted like a pirate when I was out there.
We all know.
There's all kinds of traditions and superstitions about the ocean, but I've always been an ocean kid, so it didn't really bug me. I've been able to go out there, swim in the middle of the Pacific, swim in the middle of the Atlantic. I've seen sharks, I've seen rays, I've seen turtles. Hell, we've saved a few turtles. So no, I was completely at home, and it was so much fun seeing people get seasick and talking about hot mayonnaise on those really rough days. I've seen 50, 60-foot swells in Alaska, and being up, outside where it wasn't supposed to be at the time, watching them crash over the bow of the ship and crashing down. It was good times. It was fun.
Yeah. I've got a good buddy that several buddies that are all, it's on the Gulf Coast down here in Texas. We've got the Roughnecks and all the oil guys that'll go out there, and we've got a good friend of ours named Scott. We call him Scott the Pirate. He's out there all the time on the seas. But shout out to you, Scott the Pirate. But anyway, right on. Well, I don't know, Nico. What do you think? Is it time for one of those things?
Oh, maybe yes. I don't know.
I was here. Oh boy! Oh, whose is this? Who's this belong to?
This is from H.
Oh, and H, I think, is offline. Oh, there's his vote. Come on in, H. Tell us what you think, man. What'd you do here?
This one is from Ben. I always got to show Ben love, man. I love that dude.
Yeah.
He's always in the chat.
There you go, Ben. Nice job, man. Good shot, buddy.
Yep.
Right on. Cool. All right, Ben, honorable mention to you, man.
Love the McFarlane selection, by the way.
Oh, well, you know, I mean,
Right.
come on, you got to do it. Yeah. So, did Cal send us I think Cal sent one in, didn't he? If I remember
Yes,
right. All right.
I'll send this one.
Hi everybody. Sorry I'm missing this week's episode. I have other commitments, but I'll be back next week and I'm hoping that I shouldn't miss any more going forward. Don, I'm also sorry that I'm not around when you're on the podcast. I was hoping for a good old chat, but maybe another time. I'm sure the boys will keep you on your toes and I hope you're having some fun. I was hoping to ask you a question, if that's okay. So, I know you have a number of shows, and I've watched a couple of your shows, and I know you host those shows. I also know you have guests on those shows. So I guess my question, which is almost threefold, is what makes a good guest? What makes a challenging guest? And how do you adapt in those scenarios? First, having a guest that is a breeze to sort of navigate through your show, and then a guest that is perhaps a little more prickly and a little bit more of a challenge to engage with. Anyway, that's me. I'm going to go. I hope you're having a great day. Have a great show, guys. I know you'll kill it, and I'll talk to you all soon, I'm sure.
God, he's
That's
handsome.
awesome.
He's so handsome. Anyway.
It's our English gentleman.
Well, let's see. All right, let's go down. So, the criteria for being a guest on our show is you're alive, because we don't usually interview dead folk. There's been a couple, but not too many. So, anytime anybody wants to come on the show, all you got to do is DM me, and I'll set it up. Or DM lights.action.af or DM goldmember150.
Right.
If you guys want to pop on the show, throw one of us a DM and we will set it up. We try to make the show as easy for everybody as possible, and that's why we kind of stick to the format of it just being a hangout session. So even we've had some people get nervous and be like, well, I don't know what to say. I don't know if if I'm going to be able to fill time. But by the time we get, we usually meet about a half an hour ahead of time just to break the ice, do icebreaker, just kind of getting to know everybody. So it's not just, hey, here we are. We've never talked or met before. Let's just go. Mm-hmm. Now we've had those shows, but usually those are the ones that we have already established a relationship with those people. So we've already talked to them. We know how, their likes and how to communicate with them. But for newer people, we'll meet about half an hour ahead of time, just kind of do an icebreaker, talk with them a little bit, get them at ease. And then once we start the show, I mean, most of the guests are like, holy shit, it's been 2 hours already? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I told you, once we start going, the time just flies by. And again, the only people that we've had hasn't been so much on Ravens Across Sand, but the other show we've had some guests that show up late, and I don't like that part, but I still stay civil. Everybody's stuff happens in people's life. I got it. But or people that say, we'll be there, well not, and then they don't show up. Mm-hmm. Then we just say, well, I guess it's just us, and we just run with it. I mean, there's no reason to cancel the show because the guest doesn't show, because there's always content that we can fill the space with. Right. One instant we had somebody not show up, and we reached out to a past guest, Stacy Pearson, and she was on it. She was like, I'll come on, let's go. So once you build that relationship with other people up and build that repertoire with people, and everybody kind of knows, you have that kind of backup if something does go haywire with the show.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good advice. I'm going to put you on speed dial just for that purpose.
There we go.
You never know, man. You never know. Nico, what you got for a question, man?
Yeah, I got a short question. I'm going to read it because, as everyone knows, I sucks speaking English. But what's the best piece of advice that you gotten when it comes to social media, to posting photos, doing a live stream, a show, or media content?
Have fun. That's the biggest thing.
I
Have
know
fun, 'cause
I know the show is PG-13, but hell yeah.
I mean, if you're not having fun, then it becomes a job.
Mhm.
I don't ever want this to become a job. I don't ever want this to feel like work. Do I want to eventually make money maybe from this? Sure, why not? Everybody would.
Mhm.
But I don't ever want it to feel like work.
Mhm.
I want to be able to go to it, start a show, or take a shot, or just, there's lots of times I jump on to StreamYard and just invite people on just to hang out.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. And that advice came. I was kind of new to everything and was having doubts and stuff like that. And I was on the Lazy Boys show, and that advice came from the Lazy Boys, like Thor, Green Geek, Blitz, and AB. They said, "Don't stress over that. Just have fun with it."
Right on.
And those guys have been the biggest, probably the biggest members in the community that have driven me so far forward. And then I got to meet Lights, Gold member, Jedi Jack, and became really good friends with all these people. Tony Toybox, Alberto, Psycho Ed, Collectible Matt, the guys from Latin Legions. It just kind of steamrolled into meeting all these people, and then talking with them offside, meeting them in person, like going to Legions Con. And actually, Legions Con, if you guys have never been to Legions Con, you don't even have to like Mythic Legions. You go to Legions Con, you will meet like a good 60% of people from the community there.
Yeah. That's what I've heard.
And it blew my mind just running into people. And the funniest part is we all know each other by our names on Instagram.
Yeah, right.
Right. So when somebody calls out, "Hey Don," nobody's answering. "Hey Raven," "Oh shit, what's up?" And you answer back, "Wait, who are you?" "Oh, okay." And then you get a face to the name, and it just kind of moves to a different level. Then it's not, "Oh, we're strangers." It's, "Oh shit, we've been talking for like 2 years now."
Yep.
And it all falls into place. And that is probably the best way I can say is to approach this, is just have fun, meet people, and hang out, and just treat it like it, like it is. It's a way to be socially interact with everybody.
That's awesome. That's great advice, man. That's kind of how I've lived through this entire thing.
Yep.
Putting this show together was just by the grace of the good Lord. Getting it all figured out, finding this group of guys to hang out with all the time. And it's just like, all of a sudden you start to realize, it's like, I mean, I used to say it was two sides of my life. It was like my real life and then my IG life. But you start, like, once you start talking to guys on camera all the time and you start like voice, doing this, it's like, well, this is, I know these guys. I've got people I work with that I've never met that I'm on camera with all the time. So, you know what I mean? It's like these guys, it's not so bad, man. It's not so bad. Right. So anyway, I think, H, are you still there? You have another one? Yep. Let's throw another one out there for it. What's another brain buster?
So the Ravens across the set, not Ravens across the stands, my bad. Devils and Ravens.
Yes.
I know you guys are big horror fans. How did you come to be a big horror fan? Like, what made you a fan of horror?
I watched The Exorcist when I was a child. It moved into Aliens and The Evil Dead. And what really drove me to horror was I was raised by my grandmother. So she was a big Universal fan. So my first introduction to horror was all the classics, Bela Lugosi, Mummy, just all of those, Frankenstein, all the originals and all the classics. And then that just, as I got exposed to the more gorier side of things from my cousins. Thank you. Then it just kind of fell in place. I was like, I wasn't scared. I was like, this is cool. This is exciting. I really like this. And I may be sick and twisted because I said that as a, born in 76. Yeah. So it wasn't really terrifying to me. It was more the aspect that this is actually instilling something in me emotionally. I'm feeling something from it. So I can watch comedies and rom-coms and dramas and whatever, and it was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But when I watched a horror movie, I was excited. Godzilla, to this day, I put it into my own kids. To this day, if a Godzilla movie jumps on, it doesn't matter what movie it is, we're sitting down, we're watching it.
That's a great movie. 1941 Wolfman, by the way, Ren. That's a great one. That's a great one. I saw him mention that out there. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. Like, in terms of stirring emotion, The Exorcist scared the ever-loving shit out of me when I was a kid. And, to this day, like, I'll like sit here and I'll just kind of like something move in the corner and I just don't want to look over and see that little girl's head spinning, man. It can be anything besides that.
I would rather not get puked on personally.
Right.
Spinning the head, that's fine. Just don't puke on me, please.
I can't handle that stuff, man. That's too much, man. Right on. Oh, man. So, all right. We got all the tough ones out of the way. Just for fun, if you were in a band, what instrument would you play, and what kind of music? All right, what kind of music would it be?
Oh, definitely rockabilly.
Rockabilly, right on.
Right on.
Yeah, you had me thinking there for a second when you said stand-up bass. I'm a big New Orleans. I love New Orleans, man. I mean,
Yes.
But so when you said stand-up bass, I thought you were going to say jazz for a minute there. Then my next question was, do you actually play the bass?
No, hell no. I have no talent in musical instruments whatsoever. I tried to play trumpet at one time, picked up guitar, have a fiddle sitting up in my attic, and I could beat on some drums, but it's not coherent. It's just noise. With some of the bands nowadays, I might fit in, but as far as musical instruments, I tried it, and like Reverend Horton Heat, Brian Setzer, Stray Cats, those are what I grew up with, man. That's the music that I learned how to dance to. That's the music that I went to parties with. That's what I blasted in my car going down the street in California and got funny looks because of it, but whatever. It was all right.
Right on. Right on, man. H, you got one more question, don't you?
I do.
Hit it.
So what's your favorite movie, but you're guilty to admit that you like it? Well, not your favorite, I guess. A movie you like, but your guilty pleasure movie, I should say.
My guilty pleasure movie. Ooh.
Tell us in the chat too. We want to see what you guys' guilty pleasure movies are in the chat.
Yeah, don't be ashamed.
I'm pretty open. I'm pretty open with what I like, but I think the newest one. The newest one that people like look at me funny is that K-pop Demon Hunter. The kids threw that on one day, and I was like, "What are you watching?" So I started like peeking out, and I was like, slowly making my way to the couch. Sat down. I watched that thing probably about 15 times, man. That was actually a really well done movie, and the music's pretty decent too. So,
heck yeah,
right on.
I guess you can say that's my guilty pleasure movie. I guess I don't know.
Right, go around the room. Nico, what's yours?
I don't have like a one that I'm ashamed of say I like. The ones that I don't like, I don't watch it. So
yeah, but like you don't have one that it's all right. He likes The Notebook, exactly. I already ran Jennifer Lopez out of here last week, by the way. So.
Yeah, he scared her off.
So,
thanks for ruining that one, Jay. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I ran her out of here last week making fun of rom-coms. So, what about you, H? What's your favorite one that you hate to admit?
Honestly, it's probably any rom-com with Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
I'm a McConaughey guy.
You got a thing for the McConaughey? Now, do you like shirtless McConaughey or the guy with the shirt on? Which one's your favorite? So,
my favorite.
I like shirtless McConaughey personally, but
I think he likes the all right.
You know, Nico, that one's my favorite.
Right on. What about you, Kay? What's your
Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
Oh my god!
That movie is terrible. Everybody says it's terrible. I know it's terrible, but I still love it. It's still one of those movies. There's a couple like the fight with Smoke and like the fight between Sub-Zero and Scorpion. It's excellent. And they killed off Johnny Cage in the first 30 seconds of the movie, which as a kid I thought was hilarious. So, yeah, that I would say Mortal Kombat Annihilation for me is one of those movies I really enjoy watching, but it's terrible.
That's definitely one I would never admit to watching, even though I've
Yeah,
watched it
see?
about 4 or 5 times. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, I feel your pain on that one.
So I got one that's hard. It's a great movie, but it's hard to admit. It's Love Actually.
That's an awesome movie.
Adore
man.
that movie, man. So
that is an
anyway,
awesome movie.
but you know how it goes. Anyway, hey Nico, you got another one of them things coming up?
Oh, yep. Let's go.
Very nice, very nice.
Ooh, yes, I
All
love
right,
this
on.
figure.
Yes, right on. This was one of mine. You talk about a guy that's been, kind of like followed me, and I followed him since I started all the way back in, I think it was March of this year. He has had my back. So, and he takes fantastic photos, uses like pretty much everything I've ever seen from him comes from the practical effects, which I totally dig. So anyway, yeah, make sure you guys like and follow my dude. So
Yeah, it's a sick photo.
It is a great shot.
yeah, right
And that
on.
Casey Jones is an amazing NECA figure.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Speaking of photos, I think now we've got a perfect opportunity. Let's talk about some of Don's photos here. We got some
Oh
of those.
God, it's the zombie.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So where'd you take this photo at?
Oh, everything is shot in my garage.
So you keep a controlled environment too. I shoot like that all the time. So yeah.
Yeah,
Right
I've got
on.
bad knees and bad hips, and I'm falling apart slowly. So trying to get on the ground. I've got one shot that I took outside, and it probably took my 2 kids and me about 10 minutes to get up off the ground. So
Oh yeah.
I avoid that at all costs. I just build my own dials like with this one, and I shoot in the garage.
Right on. Right on. I'm so like that. I don't like to crawl around on my belly either outside, I mean, so I'm actually working on a outdoor diorama.
Oh,
So
nice.
we'll see if we can make that. That's actually like stand up level. So we'll see if I can make that happen. It's on the agenda. What we got next, Nico?
My
Yeah.
Joy Toys. Love
Awesome.
these turtles. Love this whole line. It is definitely one that I fell into thinking, all right, I'll just try out one. And now I have every one of them. I got 3 more coming next week. So every wave they've dropped, I cannot speak highly enough about Joy Toy and what they've done with this line.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the photo itself is fantastic, by the way. I don't know what you're using for the dio in the background back there, but that looks killer. And the rim lining. Love it,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I love how you
an
captured the
extreme set.
attitude of each of the figures.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Thank you. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, Rocksteady and Bebop definitely they bring the attitude with their stuff.
Yeah, well, Cal's been trying to get me into the turtles, and he succeeded because he told me. I don't even want to tell my wife I've got an order for that. But anyway, oh shit, she's in the crowd. But anyway,
Oops.
yeah, great shot,
What
man.
happened to Gannon?
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
went blank.
Yeah, well, he used to be on the show all the time. So,
Another Joy Toy, the
Beautiful.
Warhammer series,
so are these what's the scale on these?
118.
118. Okay, they look so good. Everyone. Now these are these the ones you don't paint these and do all that,
No,
right?
no,
These are
no,
the
no,
ones
no,
that are the
no,
actual
no.
figures. Okay.
Yeah, if I painted them, they would look worse than something that's been Jokerized. So I can't paint. I cannot paint. I can barely draw. So I buy the pre-painted ones. So
Right on.
I've tried painting, and yeah, I can paint a rock. I can make a rock look good.
Thanks.
So.
That's something. It's something.
That's what the barber says every time he gives me a haircut. So anyway, right on. All right. So Don, We really appreciate you coming to the show today. You going to hang out for the top 10 with us?
Oh, hell yes.
All right, right on, man.
Yes.
Let's get into the Go Figure photo features. GFP top 10. Let's do it.
Woot, woot.
Right on. Oh, this one was one of Cal's. He's in the audience, although not with us live, but so you can tell us what you liked out there in the chat, Cal. So, yeah, no, it's once again, I dive into like the technical aspects of the shots a lot of times, and for me, it's all about the depth of the shot. That Rocky stand down's got a little bit of blur in the foreground. You can see the background's blurred out, and look at the like even the wrapper is this hair like that's flowing back and the rim light. I probably just talked about everything in that photo, but great shot. Great shot. Mutant X Collector. Go follow this person. What do you think, Kay?
Yeah, I love that. I love shots like this that are off-centered. Like the character isn't looking directly at us; they're looking in a different direction from the camera. It gives a little bit more attitude and personality to the photo. And you mentioned rim lighting. I like that stone with red instead of using regular white lighting or a soft yellow or whatever else. It looks really, really good. But yeah, I love when characters are facing away from the camera. It gives a little bit more dynamic to the photo.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Don, what you think, man?
I mean, the red really makes it pop and really makes the figure stand out. The background is amazing. The rock. Look, it's just fitting for this figure to be standing in a cave thinking he's about to, jump on some bad guy or find the treasure. It's really well done, especially with the shadow on my right side looking at the photo and the light coming from the back and then on the left side. Yeah, it's really well put together and really well done.
Well lit. Well, nice job, Mutant X Collector. Nice job. Next, we've got one chosen by H from Flips.
This one is mine.
Tell us all about it, brother.
I know it's sort of a simple shot, but I just like the idea of it. The Starscream is secretly disguised as Optimus Prime the entire time. Flip always shares some just fun shots in our chat all the time. So I thought it'd be cool to give him a top 10 spot of the week.
I wonder what that box says behind that photo. Anyway, yeah, no, I 100% agree with you, man. Like, he's always got something clever. And I mean, come on, man. Starscream was my favorite character on the cartoon. I don't care what anybody says. I thought he was great.
I was a Soundwave fan. I love Soundwave.
Right on. Nico, you got any thoughts on the Transformers?
Oh yeah, it's clever the idea that they say about the Starscream being Optimus Prime, and the detail about putting the wings of the plane behind the truck, like it's really Starscream. It's super well done.
Right on. Cool, man. Cool.
Ooh.
Oh, this is nice. Who's this belong to? This is Kay's, right?
Yeah, this was mine. It pops out. It's so realistic looking, and it captures. I talk about attitude in the last photo, but the same thing here. It really captures everything that this version of Batman kind of gives us. So it's like it's moody. He's brooding. He looks like he's about to fight somebody. It's like it reminds me of the scene in the movie early on when he's coming out of the dark when he's fighting the guys in the subway, and that's exactly what it reminded me of. It's just excellent shot.
Yeah, I'm digging it. Zach, or H, what do you think, buddy?
Yeah, I agree. That's exactly what it reminds me of, Kate. That scene from the movie where he comes out of the shadows and gives him that stare. It's exactly. I mean, honestly, it looks like it could be shot from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
it
does. It looks like a still. Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think, Don?
Excellent work on this, and really bringing forth, like you guys have said, the feel from the movie itself. I mean, if you didn't see the joints and the elbows, it could be a movie still,
Mm-hmm.
And they've hidden it well enough with the shadow and the lighting that somebody was just glancing. Oh, is new Batman coming out? What's going on? And, nope, toy photo. Look at that.
That's awesome. Well, listen, I don't want to mispronounce any names in here. Is it Vian 2710? Vian? Anyway, that name right there on the screen, follow them. This is one of mine that I picked. Yes, Darth Ren, not Kylo Ren. Ren, as we like to call him. Might be a guest on this show pretty soon, as a matter of fact, but that's a spoiler. Anyhow, so this guy right here, I mean, the first thing that I always love about Ren stuff is like he'll post so many obscure, I don't even know half the figures that he posts, but I love everything he does. You talk about a guy, it's just a wealth of knowledge about the action figures and the characters. It's unbelievable. This is a fantastic shot. So I could go on and on about the technical details of it, but I want to hear you guys. Nico, what do you think, man?
I think it's awesome. I saw a lot of work from Ren, and the guy knows how to post the figures and make it look like real stuff. I mean, we always kind of have Donald say for the Batman's picture, if you don't see the elbows joined, you will not notice this figure. It's super awesome. The angle, the background, all the heads. Like, okay, I have these heads. I love it. Super cool work.
No, thank you, Ren. Okay,
We love you, Ren.
Yeah, Ren, you could pick any picture off of his page and it would be excellent. This is just another example of that. I love how he has all the heads splayed out around the table, and because of how he set up the photo, they look like masks. And that, like, they're not masks, but in this photo, that's exactly what they look like, and it translates perfectly. I can't express that enough. He really does nail the attitude of characters and translates that story to us really easily. It's not a lot of guesswork there. So
Right
excellent work as always.
Right on. H, what you think, bud?
Yeah, I mean, you guys really nailed it. I mean, all of Ren's shots, none of them are bad, man. Like, you can't go wrong with any of them. He always nails, like what Nico said, that almost realism to it. You're like, okay, is this a figure or, like Kay said, the head sculpts in the background. I mean, like, we know they're head sculpts, but if somebody who didn't know, you would like, okay, this guy has a bunch of different masks. Mm-hmm. Even if you're not familiar, that still comes across. So fantastic work, Ren.
Right. Good kit bash, buddy. Good kit bash. All right. Nico, what we got, buddy?
This one is mine. I love Halo since I was a child. And when I get to know this guy, Toy Photography Bro, this guy, it's like dedicated to make Halo photos. All the kind of pictures about action figures. Even he prints his own figures. Mm-hmm. And this one, it's like, oh my God, the rim light coming from behind the wall, the pose, the attitude from the Spartan. It's amazing. Amazing work.
Good job. Don, thoughts?
Those extreme sets, man. Those extreme sets are wonderful items to pick up. And the way he has this, the figure posed and just set up, it really, shows a true melding between the action figure and the dial that you put up, and how they really know how to set up a photo using both those elements. And with the lighting coming in from the back, this is definitely a really good shot.
Yeah, good deal. Zach? Or I'm sorry, I do that all the time. K, Agent K. We got two Zachs. So we got Agent H and Agent K. But anyway, I'm gonna go with K this time.
Yeah, contrast lighting is so good. If he didn't have that orange light on the left of the figure, he would just blend it to the background. And because he has, obviously you can see the white light on the helmet, but because of the orange lighting, it really does break him away from that background, and it just makes everything kind of pull into frame, and it's just excellent work.
That's a good eye, man. That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
No.
He's cheating. He's reading your notes.
Yeah, right? Sorry, I can't.
Cheater!
Secrets out. My bad.
That's why it's really hard to dissect the photo with five guys. That's why I just always pick a couple of guys, because it's like by the time it gets to me or we get to one of the, it's like, that's what I was gonna say. But
yeah, you guys said everything. Good job.
Right. Awesome shot, man. What we got, Nico? Look at here.
Oh yeah.
Look at this, dude.
This one, I love this one so much. I'm a huge fan of the Boondock Saints and all of these crazy Sesame Street mashups. I love them. And this one is yes, This is the one. Perfect. They
I wonder
really
where they
nailed.
get- Yeah, I
I
wonder
wonder
where
how
they
they
get
got the tattoos. Right, and the tattoos on the hand that they
Sesame
photoshopped it in
Street,
there.
yes.
That
It's
is
perfect.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Such
the
a cool
halos,
shot.
the halos around the heads.
Yeah, and the god lighting coming down.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
The god lighting, right? What do you think, Ray? What do you got to say, Don?
Again, it's very well put together, and the mashups. Yeah, people have been killing it with these figures, and seeing Bert and Ernie in so many different movies. I've seen them fighting aliens. I've seen them in Halo. Now I've seen them as Boondock Saints. It's awesome seeing what people's imagination can do with these figures.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Never know when those guys are going to get in a bar fight or something. Right on, man. Great shot.
Certainly, that's not the count. In a
No,
bar.
that's right. That's right,
Uh,
dude. Okay,
Yeah.
tell us about the toy photo guy right here.
Speaking about
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat,
Yes. So, I'm really hyped about the new figures coming out from McFarlane, and they actually featured this photo on their page, and I saw it, and there's not enough time for me to express. I love this figure very much, and it's excellent. This looks like a promo photo that you would use for this, like, hey, here's a first look at this Sub-Zero, and it's excellent. It just gets me hopeful for what's coming out, but this guy nails everything we were talking about with atmosphere and attitude. It's well done, and I love the background. It's a digital background. You couldn't tell. It looks like he's in some sort of cave somewhere. So it's great work. I love it.
How about you, H?
Yeah, it's a great shot. I mean, it like you said, Kay. It looks like it could be a post on Big Bad Toy Store, like for a pre-order. So epic shot.
Yep. So, toy photo guy, Bill Chestnut. I just went and looked at because I thought I had remembered that he's definitely a guy I follow, and I was so happy for him when he announced that he said this had gotten shared on the site. So, great job, Bill. Really, really good shot. Oh boy, here's one of mine. Man, I don't know. Comic Dad's here, Andrew. This is brutal and so cool. And this is the toned down version of this photo. He's got one that he's done a reel for where the head comes off. And so this is right. Yeah, I need 2 or 3 drinks after this photo. Where to start? Atmosphere. Look at the window coming in the back, the lighting hitting across the shoulders. I mean, the posing. Look at that, like the grimace on he's grabbing him by his face, and it's incredible shot. I don't know. What do you think, Nico?
oh yeah, certainly. The pose of the hands, it's super realistic about the moment that they are going through. It's stunning. So well done, man. Well done.
I gotta ask Don about this because he's a horror guy. What do you think of that, man?
This photo makes me sad because that Vaporoni has eluded me for so long, and I have yet to be able to get my hands on. I have the Leatherface coming in October, hopefully, but no, this photo is phenomenal. Right. Everything you said, the lighting, the posing, just how he gets the figures to capture the mood of the scene. Chainsaw in the back, because you can't have Leatherface without his chainsaw, and him just getting ready to do the family business right there.
That's right.
It's definitely something I want to see this in a movie.
That's getting Vaporoni is about to go headless on that. By the way, I've been on the wait list for that since like the day it came out. But anyway,
yeah.
So
I think we are all there.
Right.
Yeah, forever.
Doesn't cost anything to be on the wait list. One of these days, the wait lists are all going to come out in the same month, and I'm going to go broke.
Yeah. I've had those months.
Right. All right. What we got next, Nico? Great job, Andrew, by the way. At Toy Division, this is one of Cal's. I mean, once again, just look at the lighting. I love these dials with the windows in them like that, where you can really show off that light coming through, and those crates look great in the background. What is that, like the with the coffee mug sitting on top there? It's the
The radiator.
old school radiator. Yeah, that's really cool. That's cool. What do you think, H?
I love it, dude. That with the light coming through the window, that kind of haze
Mhm.
atmosphere going on. Is that the in art Batman? I
Yep.
think the one of me and Callum. Yeah, I love that figure. Great shot.
Yeah, that's a cool figure, man. What do you think? What do you think, Kay?
Yeah, if I saw a Batman coming through my window like that, I would definitely freak out. That's
He might
scary.
scare me. He might scare me more than the guy with the chainsaw, to be honest with you.
Yeah. But no, in seriousness, excellent. Again, it's like capturing that attitude. The community does such a good job of creating photos that look so realistic. My favorite part of photography is when people can convey the world that they live in, these characters live in, and it brings a sense of that reality to us. And this is another example of it. You can see Batman doing this action, and it's done really well. I love everything about it.
Right on. Right on. Cool. What we got left, Nico? Number 2. We know this guy.
Well, I love this dude, Steven.
Yep.
Mate, you're nailing it.
Oh yeah.
This guy in the last few days has posted some pics that it's like hats off, thumbs up, hands up, what you want to say. It's making art, this guy. So go check his Instagram, go put a like on these pictures and follow that guy because it's awesome what he's doing. Those are practical effects, and even he's told me that he was using like filament lights to make the blasters. I mean, it's everything. It's on camera, so it's just amazing work.
And he is new to the community. Just a really good guy. I've spent some time talking to him. He's a really good guy. So you talk about someone that deserves your support behind him. Go follow at Gundam224U. Great shot, Steve. What do you think about that one, Don?
We featured him, I think, this past week.
Yeah,
on our show, and looking at his page, it's like, wow, how are you new? Because these are absolutely amazing. Now he's a lot braver than me with using the fireworks. I do not trust myself enough to not to blow my hand off or my figures up. So I tend to stay away from the practical fire effects. But seeing how people use them and actually getting to see them in shots, it's phenomenal every time.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Cool. Well, I don't know. I think that's wraps up our top 10.
Sneaky.
Wait a second. Wait. Well, whose is this?
This is mine. This Red Hood figure, awesome. It pops. The red pops, and I love that. Again, it's a more of that kind of portrait style photo, which is something I really do enjoy, and captures that red on there. I don't have any of these Red Hood figures, and when I saw this, maybe like Don said about the other one he was talking about missing. This breaks my heart too. So excellent photo. I love it.
That's a great shot, man. So we've got Batverse.collector on that one. Make sure you go give him a follow. Cool. Well, that brings us to the time of the show where we're pretty mindful of everybody's time, and we're getting to about that 1 hour point. So we're going to wrap up here pretty quick, and I'm going to ask I'm going to go around the horn here. Nico, what you got going on, man?
Well, I got a lot coming on this week and the next week. Things are coming soon. I won't speak more than that, but very excited because cool things are coming to this screen.
Maybe late on Friday nights. Is that what you're
talking about? Yeah.
Oh, maybe later on Friday.
Sure. Don't say nothing. Right. It's a secret. No, just this week is coming through. I have some figures coming, so I need to make some kind of reviews and shoot on.
Right on. How about you, Kay? What you got, man?
Yeah, just on some toy hunts, man. I got some new figures today, but always on the hunt. That's basically
What'd
on
you
my
get?
day off. So
What'd you get?
you would be surprised if I say it, but I got some more McFarlanes. What a shocker
No
there!
way. No way.
No way.
No
Me
way.
No
get
way.
McFarlane's? Never. No. Yeah, but you got some new McFarlane's, the new digital wave. Yeah, watch out what you're gonna say. Some of the new digital waves started to hit stores around me, so I'm on a hunt for the rest of them. And Doomslayer, the Doomslayer figure, I cannot wait to get my hands on. I am very excited for that.
That's
So
Wally World, right?
Walmart, GameStop, they're going to be hitting. Walmart actually is doing a collector's area. Not the one next to electronics, but there's another like action figure display that they're popping up for like Hasbro, and has like the GI Joes and Mattel and all the legends. And I saw some actually new legends that like retro ones, like the Rhino mega fig they're hitting, and other ones. And I was like, this is awesome. I think Jared actually mentioned it in his last toy hunt video.
I think he found one. I think he got a Doom Hunter.
Yeah.
Or a Doom,
The Doomslayer?
Doomslayer, yep.
Yeah, I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I was really jealous.
Right on. Right on. How about you, H? What's up, man?
Might do another stakeout / Agent H video this week. You never know.
Just don't get caught this time.
Right.
I'm not bailing you out again, dude. I'm not bailing you out again. It's the last time.
Yeah, that third party was expensive.
My twin sister got a job at a pretty big toy company, and she's going to let me borrow her ID. So we'll see how this works out.
All right, cool. Yeah, it's like last time I had to bail Nico out of jail for being too handsome. But you guys are expensive, but it's good to have you all around. That's for sure.
I love you guys.
Don, tell us what you got working, buddy.
Oh, well, I mean, go check me out at Raven's Eye Studios 21 on Instagram. Check me, Lights, and Gold member out on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for Ravens Across the Sands. Tuesdays for Devils and Ravens. Same time, both on YouTube. One thing I wanted to shout out real quick is the Savage Crucible crew is sponsoring a Creator Crown Awards. Go check it out at www.creatorcrownawards.com at the Titan Expo in Nashville. And
Vegas.
It is an epic journey for any toy photographer, dio creator, customizer, pop and swapper. I mean, the amount of prizes and things that they're putting out for that show, and the judges from Valaverse, BBTS, some of the bigger names of the industries are all going to be out there to see your work.
Is that next weekend?
That is October 25th.
Oh, October. Oh, okay. We talked about that's right. We talked about this the other day. It's a good time for me to go visit my folks.
There it is. See? Yes, it is. Also, go check out my Linktree. It is a TV guide per se of all the shows and feature channels and people on Instagram and YouTube. It also has links to BBTS, Savage Crucible, Mythic Legions, Four Horsemen Studios, all that. So if you ever lost or need something to kind of guide you in a direction, go check it out. Go click the link. It'll take you right there. Other than that, thank you guys for having me on the show. It was really fun to be hanging out with you guys. And
love it.
I can't wait to have all of you eventually on Ravens Across the Sands with us.
All right, it's good to know you let us back on, man. We were scared. We behaved ourselves for the most part, but
so
we may make we make do like a streamers con live.
Yes, and go check out Operation Monster Force. Those are some amazing.
This is what I'm gonna start working on. I mean, I mean, I've been trying to get my hands on these, but they did.
Wow.
They're pretty. Awesome. So good packaging too. Got the
How much are those getting?
I want to say that these bad boys go for, I want to say like 39. 34.
Yeah, 39.
34 to 39, depending on the options.
Yeah. So great figs, but
anyway, my $35 on those now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe BTS exclusive. Anyway, so did you hear that? Big Bad Toy Store?
Shouting out,
man.
Hello, partnership. Hello,
affiliates. Yeah. Anyway, hey, thanks to everyone out in the crowd tonight for hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. Or this afternoon. I say tonight. It's really the afternoon. It's happy hour time, so everybody go get a cold one or whatever it is that makes you happy. And we look forward to seeing you guys same bat time, same bat channel next weekend or next week. Until then, give us all a like and a follow. Come see us at GFPF. We'll talk to you soon.
Hit that like, subscribe, and alert.
Yeah,
Boom.
absolutely.
Woo!